Either El Gigante was hurting or he just didn't really want to come to the ring. I'll just pick it up.
Every time I think about El Gigante, I think about the way you described a body part of his.
Ooh, roll of bologna.
I don't know why that's funny to me, but it is.
Because, have you seen a roll of bologna?
I haven't seen his, no.
Okay, no, not his, but it's got to be, man. I got that line from a friend of mine. We were at the Greensboro Coliseum. His name is JL. We went to the Greensboro Coliseum together, and we saw Andre the Giant. This is back in the 70s in a battle royal match, or as some of my friends call it, battle royale match. And my friend turned to me looking serious. He said, how big you think the dick is on this guy? I said, I don't know. He said, ooh, probably a roll of bologna. And I fell out when he said that. I'm thinking, is that what we're thinking about right now? And so there. So with El Gigante, you would think if Andre had a roll of bologna, El Gigante could have had one. Or he could have had just a sliced off roll of bologna in a fur coat. You never know. Just the nub, the nub of the roll of bologna there. That could have been all it was. Trying to sell there, isn't he? God bless him. Here he comes. Oh man, look at that clothes. No one bought it, did they? No one at ringside is buying this at all.
Guess we should mention here. Meltzer gave this a -1 star.
Yeah.
He says, Vicious showed up and did his job. Over the last week, the word was that if Vicious didn't show up, the WCW wasn't going to release him from his contract until it expired on September 5th. Believe it or not, the folks at Titan were pretty adamant about Vicious showing up as well, even though it would mean their star attraction would probably do a clean job. Still, WCW planned El Gigante versus One Man Gang in the format sheets. And I think many of us had a false sense of how far El Gigante had progressed by seeing him so often in with people like Flair and Wyndham. It was like watching two blind men trying to wrestle one another. As soon as the pin took place, Vicious got up like nothing happened and walked off, while Gang and Kevin Sullivan attacked El Gigante and hit him with the stretcher before El Gigante recovered, and they ran off. While there were people mad because it was supposed to be a stretcher match, everything about this match was a bad situation. But after watching the match, Sid versus El wouldn't have been nearly as much as I thought at the houses afterwards, because it was evident within seconds that the tension of this match of giants was gone within 30 seconds when it was evident as to how clueless they were to pull it off. -1 star. So yeah, it's supposed to be a stretcher match. Sid's supposed to get laid out and put on a stretcher, but he ain't having that. He's going to go be Sid Justice for Vince McMahon.
And there's the wizard. Just like Kevin would get involved in anything, man. He was your go-to guy. Sullivan was. Let's put George Gray on the gurney here. God, George was lost here. Not George Gray. George Gonzalez. Or Jorge. Or whatever his name really was. He was lost. And the fans are like, what the fuck? Oh, powder in the eye. Was and of course I don't remember, but you can chat me up on this. Was this our last El Gigante major appearance in a pay-per-view?
I mean, fucking shouldn't it be?
Oh yes, it should be.
Yeah, he died in 2010.
Yeah, I knew he'd passed away.
Oh, you knew everything.
No, I don't know everything, but I knew his career died on this night.
Oh,
May 19th, 1991. Yeah, but Dusty and JR are going to sell it, man. What we got here is the big motherfucker that was overbooked. I don't know who brought him in. I don't know who. Oh, it was Jim Hurd. Same motherfucker give us Candyman, give us Arachnaman, give us this big motherfucker. And they say, go book him. And I say, okay, I'll book him. but motherfucker can't work, and I'm not going to put him on another pay-per-view.
Well, he was though. He was on Great American Bash 91 against One Man Gang. I'll just set it up right in front of your fucking eyes.
Oh, okay. Well, just because they set it up doesn't mean they're going to come back with it.
Okay. Well, he was also on Halloween Havoc.
Oh, okay.
He was teaming with the Steiner brothers to take on Abdul the Butcher, Diamond Stud, Cactus Jack, and Big Van Vader. It was a Chamber of Horrors match.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. And now we have Doom in a cage.
He was also on Starrcade. Battle Bowl.
Okay, good.
He kept going. You were fucking wrong. That's all.
I said I didn't know. I said, chat me up.
And I did. I chatted you up. Now you want me to shut up.
No, I don't want you to shut up. You just started chatting me up after I'm going to make sure I look like an ass. Then I'm going to chat him up.
I like making you feel like an ass.
Feel like an ass. I feel like an ass every day. I was talking about look like an ass. Oh, it's not how you feel sometimes. It's how you look. You
see, Chris Jericho, helped save Kamala's house this week.
I did not.
He was about to lose his house to taxes. They were about to foreclose, I guess, or maybe it was delinquent payments too. Either way, they're trying to raise like 12 grand or something like that. And Jericho swooped in with a $5,000 donation. So Kamala gets to stay.
Isn't that, we need more stories like that. Legitimate stories of wrestlers helping other wrestlers or helping people who were big in the business. We do. We need more stories like that. And I'm not talking about wrestlers going to a children's hospital with the cameras in tow. I'm talking about just wrestlers helping wrestlers. Because there's a lot of great guys who need help in the business. And Kamala obviously was one. I mean, don't you think, and I'm not talking about money here, but don't you think and this is why I think, this is one of the things I think that Starrcast is so great. Starrcast 2 is going to be even better than the first one, is that we're getting to Arn Anderson, right? Arn Anderson, who meant so much of this business, and Arn's done very well for himself. I'm not talking about financial, but Arn Anderson is finally going to get to be in front of the fans, tell his stories. Fans will ask him his questions, and Arn will be able to walk away from, the business, not being an agent or a producer behind the scenes, and be able to enjoy the fans' love for him. And I think that's so important. And I think that's kind of one of the things that makes this event coming up so great. And I know I sound like I'm selling it, which I am, but I'm also being, honest too. I'm going to run in the crowd and ask Arn questions.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Are you going to host it?
No, I mean, I might have you do something.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a host for that one figured out yet.
I'd love to do it.
I thought you might say that.